Hey everyone! Today I'm going to do a review of the Urban Decay All-Nighter Foundation. This came out a couple weeks ago and I've been using it and testing it for a couple weeks now, so it's not a first impression this time, it is a real review. So to start off, this gives you pretty darn full coverage. I only use like one pump with the beauty blender and it goes all over and gives me a full coverage, which I do love. I'm in the shade 4.0, which is the same as the Naked Skin. However, they're both pretty yellow, but this one runs like extra yellow. It has more olive-y tones, I feel like. But when I first put it on, I was like, holy crap! And then once you put on the rest of your makeup, I think it works out just fine. Like, I don't have an issue once I put the rest of my makeup on, so that's the first thing. It is a waterproof foundation, long wearing, which I do believe is true. I've worn it out to the barn. I actually wore it when it was raining the other day, and it just kind of like goes over, the water goes over your face rather than taking your makeup off, which is great. The best way to wear this, in my opinion, that I have found is to pair it with the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer. This is also waterproof, so it is perfect for horse shows, or in the humidity, or if you're sweating, or whatever it may be. These two together are like hallelujah. I also like to set it with the Kat Von D Lock-It setting powder. This powder is amazing, especially with this foundation, since I do have more dry skin. This powder has a little bit of a sheen to it, so it kind of brings back life to my skin. It is a matte foundation, but it's not like sucking you dry matte. It reminds me a lot of the Dream Velvet from Maybelline, where it's still matte, but it doesn't, it's like more hydrating still. And like I said, I have dry skin and I can still get away with it. I just like to add that powder over top. And I don't set most of my face, I just do my under eyes, but then I like sweep that powder elsewhere and it works out just fine. So the claims, like I said, full coverage, waterproof, long wearing, and it is oil free, which is awesome. It retails for $40 and I believe there are 26 shades, or there's 16. I'm going to go ahead and insert the demo as I'm talking, but yeah, that's basically all the claims for this foundation. I do really like the foundation, however, I do think it's breaking me out, unfortunately, but I still don't think I want to return it. I'm going to keep wearing it because I'm just not 100% sure it's the foundation, but I haven't really changed anything else, so I don't know, but it is worth it to me. So anyways, I'm just going to show you how it wore throughout the day and whatnot. Hey guys, I just got back from the barn and holy camole, it is so humid today and I was sweating ridiculously. It is now 9:50, almost 10 o'clock, so we're gonna say it's been on for 3.5 hours. That is not that long, however, it went through hell today between the humidity and dirt and all that, so it actually looked way better than I thought it would. It rubbed off right where my helmet goes, which can't blame it. I mean, I don't know what would stay on. And then where my sunglasses go, typical, whatever. I don't really like worry about that, especially because if I'm going to show with this foundation, I'm not going to have sunglasses on and not going to put foundation on my forehead. So, other than that, it looks super good. I am so shocked. I thought I was going to come home and have like streaks because I sweated so much. It was nasty. I only rode Phoenix. I rode my horse. I lunged him, I did showmanship, I got on, I rode, I went on a trail ride, I washed him, and then I hand walked, medicated, and washed another horse, and that's it. But I was sweating so much, it was so gross. But anyways, I'm going to zoom you guys in, show you what it looks like, and then I am probably going to try to take a shower and not wet my face, and then before I go to work, probably redo it and show you guys, but I'm going to try to wear it a little bit longer around the house, and you can see, this is so funny. But yeah, so I'm going to see, if it does water gets on my face in the shower, it is supposed to be waterproof, so shouldn't be a big deal, but we will find out. So this is what it looks like. I still have really good coverage. So I just finished my shower, my hair is soaked, but I did get a bunch of water on my face I haven't touched it because I have a really bad habit of when I have water on my face, like trying to rub it. So it's driving me nuts, but I will say it is waterproof. Like there aren't streaks or anything running down my face that I can tell at least, and the water just kind of glides over it, which I kind of assumed after sweating like crazy in it, and it's still looking so good. But I have changed my mind on how I'm going to do this. This is going to be the writing portion of this review. It's not a first impression, but this review. I'm going to take it off because I feel so nasty. Like I have dirt and sweat all over my face, and it's driving me nuts. So I'm going to take it off, but then what I'm going to do is I work later at Sephora. I have a 5-hour shift, so I'll have it on for about 7 to 8 hours. So I'm going to film that as well, and then that'll be like a second half of this review. So I'm going to take it off and reapply it later, and then I'll come back and do this whole process again. So it's like a 2-in-1 review. I don't know if this is disappointing or not, but we're just going to go with it. So I will be back later, and you will see my face again. Hey everyone, I just got home from work. It is now 9:30. I'm so tired. I literally can't even remember what time I put this on, but I think I did it at 2-ish. 2-ish. So that being said, if it were 2-ish, it has been 7.5 hours, and this is what it looks like. I'm so tired. It's only 9:30. I'm so tired. That's what happens when you have to wake up at 5:30 to work horses and the humidity and the heat, and you're tired, and then you go and work late. But let me zoom you in. So it held up really well. This little guy came back, and that's why I almost think this foundation breaks me out. And I'm really upset about it because I love this foundation. But I'm going to keep testing it out on that aspect and get back to y'all's. So yeah, it still looks really good. It hasn't broken down at all. I was like touching this because it was driving me nuts. And so that's a little bit red, but like it doesn't settle, it doesn't separate, it doesn't wear off. It just looks good all day. I love it. So that is that. So that completes this review. As you can probably tell by now, I really do like how this foundation wears. Love the coverage. It really is waterproof and everything. The only thing I would say is that if you're going to go to a horse show, definitely avoid your forehead. I know I always say it, but especially with this foundation, because it did rub off, and it's probably because the color was so off, but you can definitely tell where it wears off. So just avoid your forehead, but everything else I love about this foundation. I love all of Urban Decay's skin products. I have found almost everything in that line I like. So anyways, if there are any other reviews or whatnot that you want to see, please list them down in the comments. If you've tried this foundation, leave your review down in the comments so other people can see it. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!